What's going on, everyone? I'm your host, Socrax, and we're back with another episode of Pokemon Heart Gold. In the last episode, we got our Cyndaquil, Hades. We also met our rival. Had a little. Was told by the professor that we should give the gym challenges a try, and our mom is set to. Yeah, she is set to hold money for us. Actually, how much money do we have on us right now? Alright, 3,500. Okay. So, in this episode, we are going to be going from New Barktown and most likely making our way to um, the next city, which should be Violet City, right? I think it's like Violet, Azalea, then Goldenrod? Or was it Violet, Ecruteak? Wait, no, yeah, it's this way. So let's get going. Oh, it's Lyra. There you are! Crux, you can catch wild Pokemon. I didn't know that. You can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Follow me. Such riveting gameplay. Just like that, huh? I was too fast? I'll try again. Come this way. Okay, now I actually follow. A wild Rattata appeared. Go, Meryl. What will Meryl do? So you have to weaken the Pokemon first before you can catch them. And I'm not even touching the controller. Is there a way I can just... Yeah, I can't speed through this. It's one of those things where I've played so many Pokemon games. Seeing the tutorial is kind of boring for me. Because I've seen it so many times. See, just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP. More than I did, or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. So, something I was kind of thinking of was, do I want to do it like a, like Professor Oak challenge, where I have to catch every possible Pokemon that I am able to before? Like before each gym, and I just that would probably be a lot more, right? But let's even if I do not use the Hoothoot, I'm still going to catch and name the Hoothoot. Just since Hoothoot's Day was added to the Pokedex. Since whatchamacallit? Sir Hector Elijah Cornelius Terrence Orville Rogers the 10th Esquire? Was that the name? Hector. When my brother and I, when we were playing Monster Hunter Wilds a few years ago, and it's a kind of a joke with him that all owls are named Hector. So any owl type Pokemon, it's just gonna be named Hector. What is the first gym leader? What? 9 and okay, so his ace is level 13. Ooh, one thing that's going to be a little rough is going to be all of the whatchamacallits. Go, Hades! The thing that's going to be rough is the fact that we have to deal with HMs. Yeah, that's gonna be a little toughy. I think we're gonna go here first. Because this is Route 46, I think? And I think Route 46... wrong... Okay, yeah, Route 46. Yeah. We're going to, catch the Rattata. And for as of right now, I'm mainly kind of doing this to help kind of fill out the Pokemon. Oh. There we go. We want a Geodude. So I think I'll probably Ow. When we catch the Geodude, I think I'm probably going cut to whenever he's probably like level 10, I would say. Because on this route, because it's nighttime witches, I was going to like record like a lot earlier in the day, but I kind of like slept the day away. Jesus Christ, okay. Just gonna have to try catch. There we go. So the reason why we want Geodude is for the first gym, and you could take this as kind of a quote unquote guide um for Heart Gold. Um I'm gonna just name you Rocky. Like Rocky Balboa. But better yet, Rocky from SpongeBob. Okay. So we got our we could catch a Fearow on this route, like right here in this area. But they are only in they appear during the day. So we're not going to spend any more time on this route. I am going to probably spend some time on, this is Route 29. It's nighttime. Hootoots and Rattatas. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to go to the next city or the next town. I'm going to heal up my Pokemon and I will jump back whenever both Hades and Rocky are both level 10. So I will see you guys in a second. Alrighty, so after probably, I want to say, technically it was like an entire hour, but that was just because I had to like step away. We got Rocky to level 10. Before the first gym, we do need to get Rocky to level not 13, 11. And that's just so he'll actually have a rock type move that he can use, because the game is kind of, I'm not gonna say kind of, the game is kind of stupid. And the reason why I say the game is kind of stupid is by 10. And we get Premier Ball, nice. So the reason why I say the game is kind of stupid is because the first gym leader, he has a whatchamacallit, I can battle you, right? No. Falkner has a level 13 Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto? Pidgeot, yeah. Which is really stupid because Pidgey evolves into Pidgeotto at level, I think like 16 or 18. So it's just, the fact is, he's kind of cheating. So I think it's kind of fair that we use or I use my knowledge of the game already just to get a more of an easy victory. And if you chose Bayleaf or well, any of the starters, I would kind of recommend, it's a good idea to at least get the Geodude at the beginning, and then you can decide, okay, do I want to keep using the Geodude, or do I want to use a different Pokemon? And also, while we're in, I really was about to say Ecruteak City, but no. Whenever we get to, can I get your number? I'll ring you up to battle. Actually, yeah, sure. There's really nothing wrong with doing this. It's kind of like the Verse Seeker, where trainers will just kind of call you, be like, "Yo, I got something for you," or "Hey, I want battle again." So we're going to get Rocky to level 11, and then we'll go back to Hades, and we'll be using Hades for the foreseeable future. Like, until we get to, I want to say Route 31. Because when we get to Route 31, we're going to grab the next official Pokemon for our team, which will be a Zubat. And yes, I know Zubat is technically not a Gen 2 Pokemon, but its final evolution is. So we'll be using Zubat, and that's kind of going to be my rule. My rule for this is, like, I know for Koga, it's he cannot use Pokemon that he has already used. Yeah, his rule is he can't use Pokemon that he's already used. Except for, like, I think a couple games, he's going to veto that rule. But for my rule is, I have to use Pokemon from that generation. And then it'll be a, have I used this Pokemon before or not type of scenario. Where if I don't remember ever using that Pokemon for that playthrough, I'm not going to use it. Or I'm going to use it, wow, Caterpie. Yeah. Or I'm going to use the Pokemon if I... Let me rephrase, my brain is not braining properly. Let's keep battling. Don't really need all this EXP to go to you, so Hades. Yeah, there's going to be like one more Pokemon I'll have to level up before we go into or before we do the gym. There we go. Rocky grew to level 11. Rocky wants to learn Rock Throw, but can't know 4 moves. So we are going to forget... Mud Sport. The user covers itself with mud. It weakens electric type moves while the user is in battle. There is no reason for us to know Mud Sports. Because Geodude is a ground type. So give us Rock Throw. So now Rocky will be ready for the gym. And he's not going, we're only going to use him if I deem we have to. Because Rocky is going to be our ace in the hole. Gotta use Quick Attack. A critical hit. Yeah. So we have to make one more stop, maybe 2 or 3 more stops, depending on well, 2 more stops probably, because then there is another Pokemon that we will have to collect. And it is a gift Pokemon. Well, it's not really a gift Pokemon, so to say, it's a egg Pokemon. We'll be given an egg, Dark Cave. Okay. Even though we don't have Flash, we can still go into the Dark Cave. And we just kind of will stay right here. Because there's one Pokemon that we need, and that is Zubat. Nice. Go, Hades. Let's see. It's a male, if we can catch this one. So, I'm thinking if you stay in the ball, I will name you Alucard from Helsing Ultimate, or regular Helsing, or Helsing Ultimate Bridge, depending on which variation. Or is his name Alucard? From Castle Transylvania. Alucard. Now, if this was a female, I would have named it Mavis from the Hotel Transylvania movies. Because, not gonna lie, though the movies, in my opinion, are kind of dumb, Mavis did something to the internet. Alright. So, we are going to go heal up. I am going to spend some time, like, I'm gonna pause again, and I'm gonna spend some time, maybe gonna try, see if I can, oh, actually, switch, put you there, put you there. Hector and Rattata are just fillers right now. So we get more experience off of trainer battles than we do. Ooh, this is going to be a lot. I think. What was the experience math in Heart Gold Soul Silver? And by experience math, I mean, like, there's a equation they use to determine the how much experience you would get. We're gonna switch. Ooh. We're gonna start with Alucard. And we're probably going to use Alucard for the rest of this, just to get him some experience. I want to use a potion on Alucard. My speed fell, that's fine. Oh, you only have leech life. Ooh, that's what level do you start getting some other attacks, my dude? Route 31, Dark Cave, 1 second, Zubat. Supersonic at 5, Astonish at 9, Bite at 13. Oof. Wing Attack at 17. Physical attacker? Yeah, physical attacker. Speedy physical attacker. Okay. Leech Life. Yeah, it's not going to be a lot of experience as of right now, but yeah, after this, I will go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and I am going to see about getting Alucard to level 10, I think, also. Just so we can at least have Astonished. Leech Life. Yeah, this is a this is gonna take a while because of ooh, that was a crit. Yeah, okay. Bring Hades back out. Caterpie, use tackle. So, we'll tackle the Caterpie in retaliation. Yeah. So, there's like 2 items that will make grinding a whole lot easier, but it's gonna be a while before we get those items. Oh no. The first item is the lucky egg. And the lucky egg basically, ooh, actually does it have the lucky egg? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if this game has the lucky egg. Ooh, you want to learn Ember? Yes. Okay, so now we have a stab move. Sure. This guy will give us free berries, so that's nice. Alright. Rattata appeared, go Hades. We are going to just run. Because finding these wild Pokemon will not be worth it as of right now. Why is Lyra following us? I knew it was you, Crux. How did you get past me? Here's something neat for surprising me, Crux. Versus recorder. Wait. Is she like participating in the gym challenges too? Good evening, Crux. Were you awake? Yeah. Saw Wild Hoot Hoot. I thought I was going blah blah blah. Right. Wait, we just battled him. Okay. So now that we are in here, we're going to heal up our Pokemon. We are going to make some room for our next Pokemon. We want to use someone's PC. We want to deposit the Rattata and Hector. Lonely, modest, and bold. That is the worst. That is kind of the worst. The worst nature I could have gone for Zubat, because I probably would want a either adamant to raise my my physical attack and lower my special attack, or something that, or the nature that would raise my speed and lower my special attack. Modest is inner focus makes it so I can't flinch. You are just going to be on the back line. Exit. Alright. So this guy, we want to talk to this guy. What's my trainer ID? 31086. I'm from the TV show, the Show Me Show. I'm Primo, the big brother. Say, would you, one of my fans, tell me what you think? Sure. Oh no. Cyndaquil. Feeling? I actually don't really know what to... Cyndaquil, hello? I don't know. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so... Alright. So I kind of just pulled up a bit more of what the Primo is. And I'm gonna link a website in the description if I remember to. It's like a secret code generator for the Pokemon games. You can set to a lot of the different things, and you can Primo will give you two different things. The first thing being if you come into someone's PC, we come here. Let's go to move Pokemon. If we come to the box, we can change the wallpaper. And the wallpaper has a lot of different things, and you can kind of see like here at the end there are some blanked out wallpapers. So one of the things is that when you talk to Primo, you give a series of answers, and it's all based off of your trainer ID. So based on your trainer ID, he'll give you some questions, and we're going to kind of do like this first one. What he asks doesn't really matter. It's all based off of the trainer ID for how you respond. So for this first one, this would give us a Ho-Oh wallpaper. So we would do status, which would be damp, and I think the other one says tinted lens, and I would guess it's probably in wherever I just chose. Tournament, toys, television. No. Union? Trainer. Pokemon 1, Pokemon 2 doesn't have anything. Okay, I guess. Can I not do tinted lens? Mute that. I want to see what this guy has. Yeah, no, okay. We can just use ABC mode. That one will be a lot better. Wrong thing. I want to pull up this. Okay. Okay, so we have, here we go, tinted lenses. I confirm this. Oh my, that's how you feel about me? Yeah, so what you say doesn't really, like what he says doesn't matter. It's all about this. So the first thing I have to say was damp tinted lens, then festival, and then courage. Courage is right there. Yeah, so he said he gave us a wallpaper. And we can get 3 Pokemon from this guy. We can get a Mareep, a Wooper, as well as a Slugma. Now, Slugma is not... Yeah, So Slugma is not a part of my Pokemon team. If I I was looking through Cerebi, and this is where I found this guy. For like, this is, it says he gives you like 3 gift Pokemons for like giving him a secret code. And he gives Slugma, Mareep, and Wooper all in eggs, so we can hatch the eggs. And that's going to be something we're going to do, because that is 2 Pokemon right there. Like 2 more Pokemon for our team. And I would be able to have like 4 of my Pokemon before we actually do the first gym, which is honestly kind of nice. And I think I am going to do that. Oh, wrong button. Where I'm going to kind of just, I might pause the recording, or I might just kind of do like a little speed thing where I'm just putting in all of our all the codes, so he can give me everything we need. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, because I'm looking at how long this episode's been. It's been like about 42 minutes. So I'm going to cut to whenever I am done talking to Primo and I get everything I can from him. And then I will cut again to whenever all of the eggs I'm going to receive. Actually, let's do the eggs on camera. Let's get all 3 of the eggs at least. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what I think about you. I think you are a severe pain in the butt. Okay, so you saw stuff moving because I was on the wrong thing. Okay. So ABC mode. So this is going to be kind of the same, like similar to the Ho-Ho, where we have to use tinted lens. So this first one is going to be download. Then it's tinted lenses. So in a Nuzlocke, you can use this guy in order to get one of your Pokemon. And like I said, I'm going to have the website linked in the description below. So when you guys play Heart Gold, you guys can also be able to use this. And if you are using it as a Nuzlocke, depending on your Nuzlocke rules, you could use this to get Slugma. Since you can't get Slugma in the base game until yeah, very big from Primo. So we're going to get all 3 of these eggs. Then I'm gonna cut to whenever all 3 of them are hatching. So for me, this next one is going to be the next one's the Wooper egg, and it's going to be Clear Body. There it is. And then Study. Clear Body Study. Then Ball and Keen Eye. Wooper. Yeah, and even though we are not going to be using Slugma, I still at least want to have the Slugma. Just in case I decide at some point, like, okay, let's let Hades have a rest and use Slugma. So for Slugma, I have to use Strategy, Ant, or Aunt, depending on where you're from and how you want to pronounce it. Strategy, Aunt. Yeah, his dialogue doesn't really... Again, I don't get why we have to do it every single time. Everyone? Book. I received the Slugma. So, we have all 3 eggs, Mareep, Wooper, and Slugma. I am going to do the rest of the codes, which will give us a Lugia wallpaper, a Big Brother wallpaper, Pokeathlon Trio, which has all 3 of the starters, Spiky Pika, which has 2 Pichus on it, Kimono Girl, and then Revival, which has the Team Rocket wallpaper. So I'm gonna get the rest of those, and I'm gonna cut back to whenever Mareep, Wooper, and Slugma hatch, and then I'll end off the episode there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we are kind of approaching, I think, when the eggs are going to hatch, so I'm fast forwarding the emulator. I put on a hotkey on my controller. So just gotta run around a bit, because it says it will hatch soon, and the base steps needed to hatch them are 5,120. Oh, here we go. This should be the Mareep first. Yeah, Mareep hatched from the egg. Would you like to nickname Mareep? Yes, this is a female. I don't know what name. It's 1 second, guys. Okay. I'm oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with a Strape. I could have gone with Fulgora, but my female Pikachu from Let's Go Pikachu was Fulgora, so this one will be a Strape. And if I take another step, okay. Next should be the Woopers, or the Wooper. Yes. Oh my, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. So, on my first playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I had a Paldean Wooper on my team, and it was a female. So I named her Party, and she evolved into a Clodsire because the joke is on, at least when it came to streaming on Twitch, and maybe you guys have heard it a bit on through other videos on my channel, but it's off of the like if you guys have seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged during the Namek Saga, Omega Kami Guru is like, everybody needs a pooper, that's why they invited you, party pooper. Singing that to, I think it was Nail. So I kind of adopted that as a party whooper. So every whooper for me is always named Party. And the fact that it's a female, great, grand. And then we have the Slugma, which I think the Slugma is going to go straight into the box. I'm going to put the, honestly, I could put Rocky in the box also, because we have an electric type now, and electric is really good against, against the other team, or the other guys. So I think I'll probably have an A team and a B team. B team will take a while to level up because they'll always be in on the back end. And I'm not going to level them up at the same time. Slugma. It evolves into Sliggoo. No, not Sliggoo. Macardo. So, because your evolution is... Does Gary have one R or two R's? Let's see. Gary the Snail. Okay, just making sure it's one R. Because I've seen people spell Gary with two R's, and it's weird. So, as of right now, A team is going to be Alucard, Hades, Astrape, and then Party, while B team, as of right now, is going to be Rocky, Gary, and Hector. Yes, Hector. So, I'm gonna end off this episode right here. Ooh, actually, what are your abilities? Brave and relaxed. Ooh, you got damn. It's not your hidden move, which is honestly fine. No. Okay. Yeah, we're going to... If I can... not stop pressing the wrong buttons. Alright. So yeah, we're going to end off this episode right here. I wanted to get through the first gym, but because there were a couple detours I wanted to make, that was not really on the table. So in between episodes, I am going to kind of get everyone here to level... Let's say to level 11. Get everyone to level 11. That puts us 2 levels below Faulkner's Pokemon. Like his ace. It'll put us 2 levels below that. So there'll be a bit more room to grow. But yeah. Be sure to like, comment, sub, do all that good stuff, and hopefully the next episode won't be as long. Peace, guys.